Good morning. Greetings from Bloomington, Illinois. And just to remind you, I'm Dr. Frank Beatty and your professor for this class. I have already posted numerous announcements. I somewhat apologize for them, but as I looked at each one, there are issues that you need to have so that you can do well in this final class of your program. It was a delight for me, and if you could see my personal perspective on that, delight is in capital letters, italicized, in color, and underlined. For me to be able to interact with some of you this past weekend at graduation, what a joyous time as we celebrated the completion of your degree program. I congratulate you with great admiration for what you have tackled and are now accomplishing. As we begin this week, this is a great week. I want to encourage you to read or be aware of what the rubrics are. In my perspective of Blackboard, which may not be identical to yours, but in mine, under the control panel on the left-hand side of Blackboard, under course tools, you'll come to a tab called rubrics. There are many different rubrics for this class. I encourage you to study those before you work on an assignment so you understand what the rubric is going to guide me in directing grading your paper. Our reading this week is from Cockrell. It's the introduction of his book, 41 pages. He likes words, doesn't it? And then also Beale's first three chapters 1, 2, 3, and that's 54 pages of that book. In the discussion board, it asks a wonderful question: what have you gained from this study? But I want to encourage you, as you introduce yourself, to use the items that I requested in Let's Get Acquainted in that announcement. I love to get to know my students so that you're not just some number or whatever. I want to know a little bit about you and your family and your ministry and that sort of thing. So please take care of that. And then the discussion is, has the church replaced Israel in has the church, that should be a capital C, the church replaced Israel in the theology of Hebrews. Now, this builds off of Cockrell's writings. So, now, I have a little warning for you. You need to look ahead in Blackboard to lesson week 8. It says week 7, this class has been expanded from 7 weeks to 8 weeks, and the work for week 7 divided into 2 parts. But you need to begin thinking for your final paper for the class. Also note that final paper is due July 3rd. So that's something to keep in mind. It's not July 9th, the end of week 8. It's rather Tuesday night of week 8. So that's that part. You have the Cockrell chart to prepare, and also an essay on Beale's writings. Either one, if you're a little longer than the recommendation, I'm not distressed by it. Just don't go 100%. Well, one page, I guess 100%. To make it on 2 pages, it'd be 100%. Just don't go wild on that. I really look forward to learning with you. God bless you today and all week as we seek to walk in His ways.